What is going on, y'all? Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com, and I am standing in front of the Compound 2.0, just inside the Compound 2.0. I'm super excited to give you a little walkthrough video here. Y'all have seen some of the footage of the past when it was bare bones studs. Y'all saw it when it was just a blank canvas, and I'm super excited to show y'all what it's looking like now. We're like 98% of the way done. We still have a few odds and ends, a little bit more painting to do, a little bit more apparel room to do, but we're pretty close. So what we have here is a blank wall. This is gonna say Savage or something Savage like that at some point in the near future. This is the foyer. You out of here, Lane?
No, I'm going to lunch.
Lane's going to lunch. All right, have a good lunch, Laner. Over here we got this little display boutique area, I guess you could say. We're gonna have our bricks on display. We're gonna get some apparel out here on display. That way, if anybody's local, wants to swing by, check us out, grab some bricks, grab some swag, they can easily do so. Over here we got our reception desk. So this is where Ellen rock and rolls all day long, printing out labels, packaging orders. We got some packages in here. Now step inside Kevin's office. This is where Kevin does all the management. How we looking today, Kevin?
So looking good.
Looking good? All right, looking good. Keep killing it, man, keep killing it. Let's walk over. I'm gonna show you all that in a minute, but let's go ahead and check out the kitchen where, actually before we go to the kitchen, let's look at the conference room. So this massive open space is our group collaborative teamwork section. This is where Bryson's gonna be doing a lot of the apparel work on the computer, so this is his little nook of an office here. Chip, who is currently behind the camera, is normally sitting right here making magic happen with all of the media work. This is where he uploads the podcast. This is where he edits all of our videos, so he is the man with the mission on the media. We got our conference table here. This is where we have our morning meetings every single day and talk shop, get a game plan, strategize for the week, and let the magic happen. Crystal, my lovely wife, is hard at work over here. Lady Savage desk in action. How are things looking, Crystal? She's in a very snacky mood, as you can see. We got some Natural Way peanut butter. She indulges from time to time. All right. Let's go check out the kitchen where the bricks are made. So this is one of the things I'm most excited about because this is just a massive, massive upgrade from what we were working with. So all of this is kitchen space. We have our dishwasher or washing machine there for dish rags, aprons, things of that nature. We have our drying racks here for all of our dishes to be dried. We've got our dish station, commercial dishwasher. So this is where all the dishes gets cleaned once everything's been mixed, poured, and produced. Over here, and the cool thing about these walls and the ceilings is all like a PVC, super easy to clean surface. We got our flow wrap machine here with our table, custom built table, black of course, to bang out the bricks, run them through the machine. We have our mixing and pouring station here. This is where all the bricks are mixed and poured before they go into the molds. Once they're in the molds, they go into this freezer where they harden. We've got 5 freezers, 2 of which are functional. And this freezer is all full of, this is not super full, but all of these molds have peanut butter bricks in them. So all of these are getting hardened. As soon as they get hardened, we run them through the packaging machine. So that's what we got going on in here. I don't want to walk through here because Dylan's batching, but I'll show you what we're working with. Woo, all the peanut butter. So Dylan is in here looking like a savage.
It's Chef Dylan now.
Chef Dylan. Batching all of the ingredients for our next production run. Smells wonderful, bro. Now let's go take a gander back here. We've got a window I can spy on them. Back here, we have our warehouse space, but we also have ingredient storage. So one of our coolers is just used for ingredient storage. So all of this is just that ingredient storage, and this is kind of nice because it opens up into Dylan's batching room, so he can easily grab whatever ingredients he needs, batch them accordingly, and it's all just a really seamless unit. We painted all of this black because we like black here. It's pretty savage. This is one of the unfinished sections of the compound. We got B. Risen and Bryson over here, sanding away, painting this wall. This is going to be our apparel section. So we're gonna have all of our apparel lining the walls. We're gonna have this room all finished out eventually. We're gonna have a screen printing press right here in the middle. We're gonna do all of our screen printing in-house so that when we come up with new shirt designs, we can get them made and sent to you and print them all by our own hands in-house like we've done the bricks from the beginning. Looking good, Bryson. This is one of those rooms that most people probably wouldn't show you, but I got no secrets. This is kind of like just extra storage. So it looks just like a mess right now, but this is all just storage in here. Tubs, packaging supplies, just stuff. So if we have anything that needs a spot that doesn't have a spot, it winds up in here. All right. Now, show me what we got going on here. This is where Ellen does a lot of the packaging. So she'll bring all the bricks that are finished, package them up in here. It looks kind of like a dungeon here. We're gonna have to paint this freezer or something and give her some more color. This is another non-functioning freezer, but this will eventually be our dark room for the apparel. So when you're burning screens, you're putting the emulsion on the screen, you're burning your designs, there needs to be just totally dark. There can't be anything that would expose that emulsion. So this is gonna be the dark room for the apparel production once we get that up and running in the very near future. All right. This is our loading dock. So trucks come in, we have a loading dock here. We just painted all of this black yesterday. Chip, you're gonna have to throw in that picture of Kevin, or that clip of Kevin painting this. We got jiggy with it with the painting. So throw that clip in here. And this is our massive cooler of all of the finished bricks. So all of those are full of bricks, each of their own flavor. And this is like the vault for all the finished products. So super glad to have that much space because we certainly did not have that before. Now, let's check out something I'm super excited about. The gym at the old compound just wasn't big enough. It wasn't gonna cut it. So we got this behemoth of a gym. Roll that montage now. This section of the gym, I'm going to designate for MMA, mixed martial arts. I'm going to get a whole bunch of mats. So this whole corner here will be 4-inch thick jiu-jitsu mats. And I'm going to start taking up Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Chip does a bunch of MMA, boxing, stuff like that. So on Wednesdays, we've been doing more MMA boxing work, which I'm super excited about. So we got all the weights over there. I'm going to get more equipment. But it's going to be kind of nice to have a section for MMA stuff. So super excited about that. This section, I don't really know what we're going to do with this little nook of a hallway here. If anybody has an idea what we could do with this space, let us know in the description in the comments below. This is the break room where Laner's having lunch. How's those burgers, Lane? Pretty good? Pretty tasty? We got 2 bathrooms on each side here. Bathroom is pretty self-explanatory. They're also black because why not? So we got our blacked out bathrooms and break room, which is nice because we have enough space here where we can all comfortably enjoy each other's company. And then last but certainly not least, let me show you my office. Office / podcast studio. So when I'm making magic, it's happening in here. I got my workstation here. This is where I do all my client work, all my emails, all my writing, all my content creation. And then I got the podcast studio over here. So I got all my lighting set up, got my camera set up, Got my acoustic panels set up, so the sound quality is pretty legit. And this is where I will eventually bringing all my guests in person. Up until this point, it's all been just pretty much Zoom, you know, remote recordings, which has been fine, but I like the vibe that comes with sitting across the table from somebody, looking them in the eye. So in the very near future, the vast majority of my guests will be sitting in that chair, looking across from me, and we're gonna have some awesome conversations in the very near future. So get ready for that. This is where the Keto Savage podcast goes down. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much a wrap on the new Compound 2.0 setup. So super excited about it. We're gonna get everybody's names painted on the bricks in the front. I didn't show that because I haven't finished those yet. I wanna show you that once it's all done. We're gonna paint the outside. We're gonna put new asphalt down, so the parking lot's gonna look legit. Everything's gonna look immaculate. Super excited about it. The transformation that we've experienced as a company from where we very first started, Crystal and I, in our little bitty tiny apartment complex, making these bricks in the kitchen, to where we are now, blows my mind. And it's all been made possible because of all the support you have shown us. So I am forever grateful. You got my heart, you got my love. Appreciate y'all more than you know. We'll see you next time.